Are you that bitter? Eddie Hearn comments and responds to Carl Froch's statement about Anthony Joshua that he's finished, he's done. I don't want to see him fight again. Go home, go away. That's what he had to say. Bars. And Eddie's like, okay, are you that bitter? To counterpunch, yeah, he is. Carl Froch he has a bitter mindset. You know, he has a bitter, he can be bitter. He can be salty. The Andre Ward fight. The Andre Ward fight and the way he talks about Andre Ward now shows you how bitter Carl Froch can be. So he's shown examples of being bitter, you know. And you ask, well, what does he have to be bitter about AJ? He ain't even in the same weight class. That's not the point. The point is, you got two guys trained by the same trainer. One about 7. How old is Carl Froch? 47? AJ's 35? So you got 12 years on this kid. You're in a different weight class. You got this big heavyweight, young, up-and-coming star that you're both trained. You're familiar with each other. And, you know, AJ at some point leaves McCracken, says some things about Rob McCracken's inability to defend himself. Look at Carl Froch, use him as an example. I don't blame Carl because I would have had something to say and I would have felt a certain type of way too. You talking about my damn nose and you're trying to put my trainer down, our trainer, your old trainer, that he can't protect myself because looking at me. You know, he got a fighter's nose, bro. He probably had it broken a few times. He had a big ass snout. You know, so I can understand that from Carl, but Carl has said shit over and over and over again through the years about AJ. And the things that he said about AJ, some of them kind of sounded critiquish, but then some of them kind of sounded like you've been drinking some haterade, you know? So it kind of puts you in the mind of like, what is the problem? Well, here's the problem. Carl Froch broke a record. AJ broke his record. Legacy means everything to a fighter that's retired. So if you break someone's record, you're breaking their legacy. You're surpassing them. You're trumping their legacy. And AJ did that with Carl Froch when he fought Klitschko. You know what I mean? So, you know, Carl don't like that. You know, Carl's competitive. So, you know, he looks at it like, hey, I'm the big brother of this outfit. We trained together. I know AJ real well, you know? But no, I think, Eddie's right. Yeah, Carl is being bitter. He's going to always be bitter towards AJ. You're going to see the accent of enthusiasm when talking about Anthony Joshua. Right? That's what you're going to get. That's what you have with Carl. You're always going to see some energy there. You know what I mean? His voice will change talking about AJ. Because yeah, that stuff is, yeah, he's that way. So to answer Eddie's question, yes, he is. But you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn responding to Carl Froch's statements that Anthony Joshua is completely done, finished, and we don't want to see him. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.